got my SR65 here. I'm trying to convert it into 4S. So I've taken out the ESC, the motor and shit. I'll say 4S, yeah, into 4S. From the Vector SR80, this whole plate, is basically fucked. The holes, the holes are worn in. You can see on the left hand side where I basically filled it up. I filled it up with graphene dust and super glue because I had a problem with the boat before. So I filled up the original holes, let it dry, and drilled out pre-existing holes on I think maybe I did both sides, but it basically it's worn in. So this whole plate, I don't know if this plate will come out. I'll have a look if I can get the part. It's a shame I ain't got a 3D printer, and I don't know anyone with a 3D printer, but if I could get the part for this boat, I'll start again on it as it's stripped, maybe build it and make it into a 6S truck, because as per vids, I've got the back side, it's all metal from the SR80 Pro. So anyway, so that's all stripped out. All that's left is the receiver and the servo. So yeah, put that to one side. 1 sec. So what I'm trying to do is put the electrics in from the SR80 into the Vector SR65, but the ESC is not a problem. I'll jam the ESC in there. It's got the bigger straps anyway from the SR80. That's not a problem. That fit in there. I'll jam that in. You know what I mean? As I said, it's got just change the straps. Bigger strap in there. But the problem I got, this is the motor of the SR80 boat. This is, what motor is this? 4S motor. D354 D3540 1800 kV motor, 4S. The problem I got, it don't fit. It don't fit in the. See, it don't fit, man. It's not flush. This base, this plate is too narrow for the motor. It should fit flush down. It should fit flush, but it's not fitting flush. So shit, I haven't got my lamp with me, man. It's not sitting flush anyway, if you can see that. It's not sitting flush. Or is it? No, it's not sitting flush. It should be sitting flush. And I can't get... This is the motor. This is the motor mount for the SR65. Even the motor mount's too small. It don't fit. I even tried the motor mount of the SR80, it don't fit. So got a bit of a problem. I'll have to search around. This is the motor. This is a D22. Hang on, I had it written down. Can't see very well in the light. It's a D2210, 2700 kV, 2500 D2210, 2750 kV motor. This motor of the Vector SR65. D2210, 2750 kV. I don't even know if I can run this motor on 4S. And it's a lot smaller. It's a lot smaller than the stock motor. I mean, not the stock motor, the SR80 motor. That's the size difference of the motors. So, yeah, got a bit of a problem. And I did inquire about converting this boat to wheel spin models. And they get their info off CML Distributions. So I had to wait a couple of days. And they said they didn't mention nothing about no changing motor mount and all that kind of shit, and you know what I mean? So I don't know. They didn't mention about the motor. I asked them about the flexi shaft and the propeller. This is of this boat, the SR65. I asked them about this flexi shaft and the propeller, if it would be strong enough to take 4S. They said, yeah. The only thing is, obviously when you upgrade, they said, wear and tear and things tend to break more. But the flexi shaft shouldn't be a problem. So, yeah, so I take their word for it. But they didn't mention about the motor. Well, no, they probably would. I don't know. You know what I mean? They didn't mention it because I don't know. I have to try and see if I can get a 4S motor. As I said, this motor, I don't know if I can run this. If I run this on 4S, it might blow the motor. So yeah, that's it really. Because I did mention in the vid that I wanted to convert this boat. Well, rip out the electrics from this SR80, because I've had problems with it from day one. Blah blah blah. I had runs with it. You know what I mean? I kind of got my money's worth out of it, but you know, as I said, if you watch the vids and put the electrics from this boat into the SR65, but come across a problem. So this is the ESC of the SR65. This is the ESC of the SR85. I think this is a 60 amp ESC, I think. There's no marking, no nothing. You know what I mean? I think it's a 60 amp. This is a 30 amp of the SR65. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to look up in Amazon or something, get a quick delivery thing, see if I can get a motor, 4S motor this size. Unless I fit this ESC, this 60 amp ESC, fix up the boat, put this original motor back in, and run it on 3S and see if we get any more top speed with this bigger ESC. But as I've stripped it down already and found out this motor of the SR, the 4S motor, it don't fucking, yeah, it's not compatible. It's not compatible for this boat. So it's too big. So it's not even marrying up. Look, it's too big. It's not marrying up against this rod here. It's not marrying up, man. So anyway, leave it here with this vid, man. Yeah, what else? That's about it. I thought it was just a simple changeover, but I forgot to size up the motor. Yeah, I forgot to size up the motor. So, anyway, leave it here with his vid.